This week we have a new guest. A few episodes ago, we talked about our friend Aubrey, and we referred to her as a warm hug.
Yeah.
Is anything more accurate about Aubrey?
She's a sweet little angel.
And what's so funny is I invited all the kids over maybe 2 years ago to decorate gingerbread houses, and that's when Samantha and Aubrey met for the first time.
Was it?
Yeah.
Love started.
Or did we meet?
No, you met there.
Oh, yes.
And you guys were
and
like,
then Lisa's,
like
After.
yeah.
bickering over the icing.
No,
Well, I
we
didn't
weren't
deliver.
bickering.
I didn't-
No,
I
sure.
didn't
And
bring
Aubrey's like,
icing.
I fucked up. I'm sorry. I've never done this before. And Samantha's like, it's fine. Let me show you.
No.
And then-
I
rescued
feel
me.
like we were sweet to each other. You thought we were bickering?
Yeah.
I don't know. I just know how sensy you are.
And
You're like,
sensy.
you're like,
I
you're
am.
more sensitive than Aubrey, but
Yeah.
Really?
you're upfront sensitive. You're like, I'm so sorry. I've never done this before.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, Lord, you too.
You rescued me. You saved the day. Otherwise, we would have had
Shitty icing.
gingerbread.
Wonky.
Nothing would have held.
That icing
It's
was
so
like,
funny with gingerbreads. It's like you put all this effort into decorating them, and then you're like, when can I throw this away?
I throw it away immediately. I'm like, if they weren't so shitty at decorating them,
I know.
it looks like someone sneezed candy on it. It looks
My-
like shit.
I wanted to use Elmer's glue. I'm like, maybe that'll
Might
hold,
as well.
but-
I mean, my girlfriend this year got like really nice ones from a bakery. I think like that Victor Benet or whatever.
Yeah.
They probably tasted great. But the point is, you're never really going to eat that.
Oh,
You're
I
like,
eat them.
No. You do eat it?
Yeah, I ate a house once.
whole
Yeah.
house.
It's pretty good.
Yeah. Get in there. I'd eat a
Dad.
cookie, a gingerbread cookie.
No, you chip away like at the chimney, the door, the roof. And then you get to a point where you're
Gross.
like, I hate myself, and you throw the rest out.
Gross.
But
it's
I
like
did-
stale after like
I
one
did.
day.
Yeah.
That's when it's the best because it's chewy, and you're like,
Says the 4 Pop-Tart woman for breakfast.
yeah.
So are your guys' kids in the same class?
Yes.
Yes. Ted
Heather and Arlo.
and Arlo.
Since preschool.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
They were little
no.
well, ish.
We met.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, we didn't meet until TK
yes.
transition.
Oh yeah,
The
because
kindergarten.
Ted was with Dom.
Ted was with Dom. So
yes.
yeah, and then Arlo and Ted became fast friends.
Oh my gosh. Ted had Arlo's back one day at school.
Oh, that's right. I forgot.
and the love just blossomed from there. They're so sweet together. It's
Aw.
I think
bananas.
Ted kicked some kid in the stomach because
Yeah,
he was
picking
fucking with
on
Arlo. He was picking on
Oh.
Arlo, and Ted's
And I
like,
was like,
"That's not
done."
right."
Yep.
And I think Ted hit him.
I think you know what? Ted did what
Whatever.
was
It's-
necessary.
Does Ted
Let's
talk
just
to
leave
you?
it there.
TED talk. It's a TED
It's
talk.
a TED talk.
No.
Does Ted talk to you?
If I engage with him, he responds.
Will he say
but
hi
he's a
if you
bit
say
more
hi?
on the shyer side. He does say hi because I see him at school.
But it's alone.
Oh.
It would be different if you were alone with Ted. I've just
yeah,
never.
it's him, Arlo, and I. if
Yeah.
He
we're
can't
doing
get away from
something.
me fast enough. He's
Oh,
a
shit.
slippery little dude.
He just leans into Arlo, and
Oh.
it's really cute.
They are.
Even this morning at drop off, that's my best friend. He makes me laugh all the time.
They're in the same class this year? So cute.
I think it's gonna be forever. It's just
I hope so.
I
They
do
don't
too.
switch classes, do they?
they do.
Oh fuck.
They do a little rotation.
Yeah.
Why?
They switch it up
Oh,
Every
I
year.
guess so.
and blend.
Every
but who
year.
knows, some will overlap,
Yeah, exactly.
and they're all together for the
Yeah.
most part.
This
the
year
whole
they
time.
put in our class. We'll move on to more interesting shit after this. But like this year they put 4 Zoes in our class. I'm like, how does that make
Yes,
sense?
It does not track. I'm
like,
confused.
We have
There's 4 Zoes.
there's like Zoe Z, Zoe A, Zoe
Z.
B, Zoe
and the
G.
kids call them by
Yeah.
their first and
Like,
like
why
The
would you
Bachelor.
put all 4 Zoes in one class?
I don't know.
Whoa,
Like-
I don't know. That's crazy.
I know it's stupid, but yeah, Arlo's a trendsetter.
Is he?
Noah's kind of funky like that.
His dad,
you know?
yeah.
He's
The
got
sneakers.
the shoes. It's the sneaker
It's
game.
the sneaker vibe.
Noah
The
starts a
sneakerhead.
sneaker game at school that just goes through like a riptide,
Yeah.
and then they're all in the same.
Well, that's the only way you can get really funky, I feel like.
That's
Especially
what-
when you're at a uniform school.
Oh my God. Yes.
Yeah.
You can't.
Yes. And for
Shy
boys, it's
away.
harder
Her
too
kids are-
as well.
yeah.
Yeah.
Usually, yeah.
Your kids don't have to wear a uniform.
No.
That's nice.
Fucking.
Or is it not nice?
I would
know.
hate that.
The uniforms is easy.
Uniforms do definitely appeal to me for a few different reasons, but across the board, I would say for my kids, it's better for them probably. They I don't know.
They're creative. They're not robots like ours.
They're not losers like your kids.
Green polo, blue shorts, go.
No, but I personally would like a uniform.
Yeah.
Just like
For
a daily-
you.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then
And yet you look
I wish I
adorable
could
right
wear
now.
I'm
scrubs.
wearing your jacket.
It's cute.
Aubrey's letting me wear her jacket just so everyone's
Look at you
clear.
two, the
She
same
delivers
size.
it.
Oh, they're so small.
Maybe I could try it on later and be like, So yeah, Aubrey's kind of new to our circle, but I
Yeah.
knew you two.
Yeah.
But then we went to dinner and you two sat together, and I was like, here we go.
Yeah.
It
It's
happened.
over.
The magic.
Yeah,
I
it
think.
did. It did. We looked very cute in our selfie too.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys know how to take photos like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
You have to lean into
Yeah.
it, you know?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I can't do
Get
it.
those angles going.
I always look like I'm fucking crazy.
Okay, so Aubrey at dinner did tell me that she met her husband in college.
Oh, this is a
Yes.
mind
Right?
blower.
Forever.
Ew,
We've been
gross.
together
Your
for a long
first
time.
year of college?
He transferred in.
Okay.
And we met his first year at the school we were at in New York. And that was it.
And then that's the only person she's ever been with.
How are you a virgin going into college?
Yeah.
I was very prude, truthfully. Like
Prude, or did you not have options?
No, I
Coming
boyfriends
from the slut over here.
dated, did the thing, and I
Yeah.
was always just very prude. I was the girl, no joke. I remember going to a party vividly, and there was spin the bottle was the thing. And I was like, I will kiss who I want to kiss when I want to kiss them. I'm not going to play a game. And they're like, you can sit outside. And I just pet the dog
Oh,
the entire party.
the warm hug and the pup.
I sat outside.
Way to stand up, though.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah,
I never
but
played spin the bottle, actually.
I don't think I did either.
7 minutes in heaven. I was
No.
just like,
Gross.
oh, I'm not going to do
7
that.
That's a
minutes
long
is-
time.
7 minutes, you could do a lot
My
of shit
God.
to me.
In 7 minutes. I'm done in 7 minutes.
You could drug me in 7
I'm
minutes.
done in 2 minutes.
in and out. Literally.
7.
But yeah.
Rotate 4.
So that was me up
Aw.
until college. And then 2 weeks into dating Noah, I was like, I love you. I think in the middle of
Wait, how old were you?
20, 21.
Oh my God, child. And you hadn't
Isn't
had
it
sex with
wild?
him.
No.
Not until you got married?
No.
okay.
It was 2 weeks into dating. I was like, let's do this. I love you.
Oh.
And we were ready to
Thank
go.
God.
Yeah.
Okay. That's normal now.
Okay.
It's so crazy.
For a little bit.
It
It's
was
wild.
amazing, though.
That's
I mean,
amazing. That's how my mom is.
It's
She's
one of
never
my
been
two-
with anyone.
Really?
No.
One guy.
See?
Al Kreischer? Stop.
That's beautiful. I'm going to talk to your mom about it next time I see her at
That
Starbucks.
really
not.
is. That really is.
Like you and I are
crazy.
kindred spirits. We get love.
That's crazy.
Only one bone for this dog.
Soundbite.
Oh, soundbite. That is wild to me.
Yeah. And we've been together for 17
And you run
years.
that house.
Do I?
I kind of feel like it.
All right. I'll take that.
No, it kind of trails you.
Yeah. He thinks he's got the control, but I
No.
think he
He's
knows
always like,
I'm in the
mommy,
driver's seat.
mommy, can we do this? I was like, you are.
I'll allow it.
You are the calm commander of the house.
I got the OCD. I take control.
You do.
I do have OCD. I'm okay with it. I lean into it.
Oh my God, yeah, we were talking about her
Her
fridge.
fridge.
It's
Yeah.
fucking bizarre.
I know. I made her send me a picture of it.
I know. I'm like,
It's not
okay.
that impressive, I don't
Yeah,
feel.
yeah,
It's
it
It's
is.
very clean.
That's
Really?
very
Yeah.
clean. I'm like,
just
okay.
those containers.
Yeah.
That are like, okay, here are protein options this week. Mine's like, who wants a hot dog? Or like old turkey.
When we came over, we made those fiery cheese, mozzarella cheese
That's
sticks.
fucking
They were
gross,
great.
Aubrey.
They were
That's
awesome. The
really
kids
gross.
love them. Arla was, or Noah was like, should they be eating this? Is it? I'm like, it's food. It's chips. It's just
fine.
spicy.
What was it?
Ted saw it on TikTok. He
Oh,
took
you-
he took a cheese stick, like a Horizon cheese stick,
Uh-huh.
and then
Rolled it in Cheetos?
they banged up Takis and rolled them
hot
and then
ones.
deep fried them. So it was like mozzarella sticks covered in Takis. They're pretty. I ate all of them. They're pretty gross, but good. It's cheese.
Your eyes are like,
I can't. Speaking of which, yes, you know, I don't know what the library situation is at your school, but the first graders will go like check out books,
Yeah.
and Dom always picks like the biggest book, the most heavy book that he carries around all week. I'm like, can you want me to take this out for the next few days? Like, it's
Chapter
like
book?
it's literally it's like a bird book on like thousands of birds, right?
A bird.
So that was last week.
Adorable.
And then this week I opened his bag and it was like a cookbook. I was like, a cookbook? He's like, yes, I'd really like to improve my cooking skills. I was like, are you going to make something from this? He's like, yeah. And then he's like, Ellie gets cookbooks every week and she's a great baker. I'm like dying.
Stop it.
I swear.
that's adorable.
He's like, it's like a cookbook, which I think is kind of cute that they have available in the
Yes,
library. I'm like,
yes.
oh my God, how adorable is that?
Ted does like people jumping out of planes,
For the library books?
Yeah.
Yeah.
and he forgets it every fucking
time.
week.
I know.
Every week.
Yeah.
Almost to the point where I like throw it over the fence. So I'm like, you can't do it. Like every week. I think I'm on the hook for buying 3 because I just can't find them.
Yeah.
They're like, give it a week. I'm like, honey, a
It'll
week's
come
not going to do it.
You're like, no.
You're going to find like Hoffa before you find that fucking book. Like, no one's finding the book. The book's
it's a
gone.
big responsibility. It's in the backpack. It comes home. You have to bring it back. You read it at night.
I was like, he
it's
probably
a whole
buried it for
thing.
all I know.
The best
Like,
is when but Dom gets like these encyclopedias and it's like he doesn't look at it at all. All he does is carry around 10 pounds of book in his bag for a week.
yeah, Ted doesn't either, but it's the thrill of getting it.
Yes.
Oh, the excitement.
It's
Like-
so cute.
Like the dumbest books.
Yeah.
The dumbest books.
This one,
yes.
this bird book had a CD, and he's like, "Can we play this?" And I was like, "I don't have a CD player."
Oh, yeah,
What am I
that's
gonna do
right.
with that?
Yeah.
Can
He's
we
like,
play
He's
it?
like, Eenie and Bumpa do. And I was like, I'm not going over there. He's
To
like,
play
so
a
play
bird
it.
CD.
It's like bird,
Bird
sounds.
sounds?
I'll Uber you.
Get him binoculars. You can find. You have birds all behind you. Who knows? He'll identify them.
Cottie's so always
Isn't that
reminds
gross? Like,
It's
why?
well, they eat them, don't they? We'll learn in that book. We'll find out. The
Dom
things
will
you
let us
learn
know.
with kids.
Can Dom read? Oh,
me.
wait.
Incredible.
Okay, Arlo can too?
Oh, he thinks he can, and he can sound out words.
Okay.
He'll tell you I'm a reader, which we're promoting.
He told Ted this.
I like
Yeah.
that.
So
Own it.
Ted going to bed the other night goes, I don't need a tutor anymore. I was like, yeah, you do, bud. You do. And he's like, no, I don't think I do. I was like, are people in your class reading? He's like, only Arlo. I was like, Arlo can read? He's like, yeah, pretty good too. And I was like, really? And so then I'm talking to
Yeah.
a teacher the other day.
Yeah.
I was like, wait, can Arlo read? And she's like, no.
Yeah.
I was like, are you sure? And she's like, no, I don't think so. I don't. I was like, fucking
I
Ted's
would've
telling-
known.
I bet Arlo told Ted
Oh, yes.
he can read.
He thinks he can read, and we just lean into it. Like,
Fucking great.
I'm like, whatever. I mean, just,
Yeah.
you can do anything. He said the other day, which I tell him, I can do anything. I just haven't learned yet. That was kind of our motto.
Yeah. Her kids are so balanced. You're a great parent.
Oh,
But
okay.
I have learned so much about you that I go,
That's
you've been
why.
through the ringer.
Yeah.
You've been through a lot of shit in like the last 3 years. And I go,
Yeah.
that has made you such a present parent.
Mm.
And then you go, I wish you didn't have to go through all that to be so. I mean,
Why do you think she wasn't before?
I didn't know her before.
Oh.
But it,
No.
truthfully, in
truthfully.
a vulnerable moment, like I had therapy earlier today, and we were talking through parenting choices that Noah and I are doing, and am I making the right calls? And
Oh, does Noah go with you or no?
no,
Oh, okay.
no, this is a
Yeah.
one woman show.
I like it.
Yeah, and it was just I'm doing things intentionally because of what I grew up with. That, you know, everybody's doing the best they can and all of the things, but to me it's emotions come from somewhere and we have to kind of dig into that. Otherwise, what are we doing?
Yeah. I mean, even when we were in school together, she would drop off her kids and she'd be like talking
Oh,
like
every
she
morning.
had taken 3 Xanax. And she's like, listening ears up, heart wide open. And I'm like, Ted, get out of the fucking car. Come on, go.
We do listening ears on,
Yeah.
our focus in, our kindness is where, and Arlo will say it's Pluto, or now it's make because he's learned about the
I
dwarf
mean-
planets, and it's further, just to be clear.
Yeah.
But yeah, and now Everly's starting, our youngest, at 2. She'll, when we drop off Arlo, she goes, turn your kindness up to Pluto. Like,
I mean,
it's good, right?
It's
it has to be
totally good.
something good.
it's totally good, but it's like, that's kind of amazing. And Noah's super
thank
chill
you.
too. Both of
is
you are
chill.
very chill. I mean, you don't want your kids to spend too much time at my house
No, I love it.
because they like vibrate off my energy. You
Your
know?
kids are like running the show.
I know I'm not doing a great job in that respect.
Don't take that back. I don't like that.
No, I don't mean it like as a diss, but
no,
like
I know.
because they're
But they're running the show.
and if
It's
you
very
had
clear.
asked me like what kind of parent I thought you would be before you had kids, like
Hard.
but I don't know. This isn't. It's not necessarily. It's not like conflicting with like who you are. Do you know what I mean? I'm like, okay, I can kind of see because you're like the third child. I don't know, like, and you're kind of. It makes sense that you give your kids a lot of like freedoms and a lot of independence and a lot of like ability to sort of be whoever they want to be. And so I think there's a lot of like good to that. But then there's times where I just want you to lower the boom on their asses, and I don't think they're getting
It
that.
doesn't work.
See, but that's the
tried.
interesting thing. So I would say Noah is that. He's that structure, bookend kind
Yeah.
of parent.
Yeah.
And there's a point.
Yeah.
And I sit back and I go, wait a minute. That was a little bit of my experience growing up. There was a lot of, you know, be in line and do the right thing, but let them explore and try the not great thing to see what that feels like and what that's like. And
Wait, how
Do it
old
with
did your
us.
parents get together after they had you?
yeah.
So they were together, but were you raised with your half siblings?
No, the youngest of them was 16 when I was born. My mom.
The youngest. Got it.
So let's hear the story. Can we know some of the hard
Yeah.
things that have happened to you in the last 3 years, or
sure.
should we start there, or should we ask about?
Sure.
Okay.
I just learned this 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago, and I was like,
Yeah.
"What the fuck? You've been just sitting on this? This is a lot of shit, Aubrey."
What?
You're just
Yeah,
like, I know.
So,
Yeah.
I mean, trigger warning, I guess, is
Yeah.
the most appropriate
Yeah.
way to
Yeah.
make sure no one gets upset or
Yeah.
nervous. But
Yeah.
my dad, as I've learned in therapy, I should say, completed suicide.
Okay.
2 years ago.
Oh my gosh.
In
Why
November.
completed?
I don't know. Committed. I think they're changing that term.
Completed.
But since grief counseling, they've used the
That
word
makes
completed.
sense, actually.
Yeah.
That makes
There's
sense.
something much
Which was
more.
eye-opening.
Yes, there's something much more.
Completed the choice of that.
Yes,
or
it
whatever
feels.
that
It
vibe
feels
is.
more like
Not so sudden, like it had always been
Yes.
lingering.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
There's something more
Yeah. And I think
long term about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. I'm so sorry.
No, that
I had no
thank
idea.
you. And sadly, it's the mental health in my family has been a struggle. My father wasn't the first person to make that completion, to make that choice. And so that's why I think I'm very conscious of the mental health piece in that. And just that changed me for sure, more than I think
Did
I
it feel out of the
realized.
blue for you?
It did. My daughter was 6 months
Were
pregnant.
you?
what?
And my daughter was 6 months
I'm
pregnant.
like, she's
Can you
pregnant.
imagine? My daughter was 6 months.
Did you know
Wait.
that your father had struggled with that before?
I always knew there was mental health stuff in our family.
Okay.
My mother's mother made that choice.
Okay.
So
Wow.
we've always been
so on both
conscious-
sides.
Yeah. My uncle.
Interesting. Okay.
This
Wow.
goes deep.
Your uncle
Sorry,
on
everybody.
which side?
My dad's side.
Oh,
his brother.
brother.
I don't think you realize how
Before him?
many people.
At what age?
When I was in college, and so he would have been in his 40s.
And your dad was
70.
70.
Just about to be 70. Which actually, research-wise, apparently that's an age bucket where men have considered that, which I didn't realize
It
is
makes
the
sense.
70s.
70s.
Yeah. So a lot of eye-opening.
Is it just like an overall? I mean, was there one contributing factor you think at that point that led up to that for him, or?
My dad and I are very similar, which is something I'm working through, is that things kind of weigh on you and just kind of hold on to it and move past it. There's nothing that you need, it's just an undercurrent, but I think his ultimately just kind of drowned him. It was a lot of things. My parents got together. It was a tumultuous experience for them to kind of meet and fall madly in love, which was beautiful. And my mom will say, "Oh, you were meant to be here," which is lovely. But that came with a disruption in their family. I had 3 older sisters, half sisters, my mom's kids, and that was very emotional for them to go through and stuff that I probably
your
don't even know.
mom's kids.
My mom's 3 kids.
I thought it was your dad's kids.
No, yeah.
Were they both in other relationships?
My mom was married. My dad was single.
Oh, okay.
They met at
Oh.
work.
Okay.
I don't know why I feel this is way better
Are
now.
you the only child of your father's?
Yes.
Where did they work?
They worked at a vocational school. My mom and dad were teachers. My dad was a principal of the school.
Where? What? In what?
Bosie's in Yorktown, New York.
Oh, okay, in New York,
Yeah.
East Coast.
Yeah. And moved
Crazy.
To,
And so they fell in love.
they fell in love.
And did they get married after?
They did get married.
Aww.
Yeah. So it was a rocky start for
Yeah,
them. And
yeah.
then, they were committed to just we sincerely love each other. And we
How
had
much
this baby.
older is is the youngest half sister?
She's-
16.
Yeah, 16 years older than I am.
Oh,
They're in
wow.
their 50s.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm not very, very close with.
How old was your mom when she had you?
41.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, stop.
Yeah.
That'd be like you
41.
having a kid.
Right now.
You're turning 41?
No, Samantha, I'm turning 42.
Are you really? I always forget. I just feel like I
Very
know I'm older than her.
Much.
Ooh.
Much.
clarify.
Wow, your mom had a kid at 41.
Yeah.
I wonder if she had a C-section.
She didn't.
Son of a bitch.
I know.
Why?
I just
And
feel
she tells me
41,
she put her
nothing works
size 0
anymore.
jeans on right after she had me, and
Your
told
mom
the
is
doctor,
about as big as a minute.
as a
Literally.
a half a second. Yep.
So when did your parents divorce?
Never.
They didn't.
Oh, they were together.
Yeah, they went through all the highs and lows.
So was this a shock to your mom as well with your dad?
Yes and no. I mean,
Uh-huh.
I think what was happening was there was just a lot of undiagnosed mental health. I think for men, traditionally, they don't seek out support, especially of a particular generation. My dad being 70, it was like, I'm going to suck it up and muster through.
Yeah.
And I'm going to handle this in the only way I know how to do.
Was he retired?
Retired.
That's tough too.
And I think he lost a little bit of purpose in that moment.
Yeah.
Was he on any like antidepressants? No.
I think he could have benefited from, which is why I've stopped shying away from like just seeking out support.
Yeah.
Because it just slaps you in the face. I mean, there's no two ways about it.
Totally. Yeah.
But yeah, it's heartbreaking because you're like, that's my parent.
Yeah,
and
of course.
I didn't see things, and we were texting up until quite the
I mean,
same
just
day,
losing
so.
a parent is
In general.
crushing.
In general,
It's
yeah,
crushing.
exactly, because they're
under
like
any
the
circumstance,
rock.
it's just
Yeah.
crushing
It
because
really
it's like
is.
you're losing that, like your North Star, you know,
Yeah.
It is,
crushing.
your whole life is
Yeah.
shook. Yeah, half of you.
I can't imagine adding another layer on top of that. That's a whole nother layer. That's just like, fuck.
Yeah. But beautiful. So Arlo and we talk about death because we have to, because we lost Pop.
Yeah.
That's our Pop.
Yeah.
And he has helped me to process it. He calls it washing away.
I love that kid so
He
much.
goes, they washed away into a new place and they get to be, we had a dog, Hash Brown, who's the love of our life.
He went to
And
a
he
farm.
goes, he's with Hash,
Hash
Brown.
Brown?
Yeah.
Stop it.
He's
That's a
walking
cute
around with
name.
Hash
That's a
Brown
really cute
and he
name.
washed away, and it's helped us to process it. Noah is very mindful of mental health in our house, and I think with our kids, he just wants to make sure we are on top of
You have to be.
whatever we need to be to
Yeah.
make sure they feel love for themselves.
Yeah.
Like all the things that
Yeah.
you guys have talked about
Yeah.
many a time.
Yeah.
And so
It's just
it's a big piece for us.
I was talking
Wow.
to my friend
Yeah.
whose mom has Alzheimer's, and she's, it's just like sitting there watching someone just
slip.
Yeah.
slip away from you.
Yeah.
Literally.
And her brother also died, and I was like, what's really nice and soothing is to know that when your mom ultimately passes, like, she's gonna be with your brother. And that's something like, she was like, that's a really good way to look at it. And I was like, he's been alone on the other side. Like, now they have each other and they can just like party. She's
It's
like, well,
beautiful.
that's a good way to look at it. I mean,
That
that's how I try to look at it. But it's tough. I mean, so I feel like all those events have taken you and made you such a present person. Not even a parent, but a present person. You don't take days or seconds or minutes for granted.
Can't.
Where I'm like, I'm miserable at this fair. And you're like, it's fun. And I'm like, how do you find the joy? But I think it's perspective.
It
You know what
is.
I mean?
And my therapist hated when I was saying this for a while, and again, trigger warning, I'm like, nothing's as bad as suicide. Like, nothing's
No.
going to take me to that dark place.
No.
So everything is an opportunity,
Yeah.
an experience,
Yeah.
like a privilege to be able to do X, Y, and Z, to sit here, to breathe.
And there's so
like,
many
we
things that
just
can
have
happen
do
to you,
that.
like in this
Tomorrow,
world,
yeah.
where it's like,
Literally.
you know what I mean? Where
Yes.
you're like, I mean, I'll write it out. I think, you know what I mean? It's like, there's just,
Let's
I mean,
get
you
to the
never
other
know.
side.
I'm about
Yeah.
to, next month I get the Prenuvo. What is that? What's it called?
Oh, I was going to
That
ask you
scan.
that.
So it's scheduled for next month.
I thought you were supposed to do it a while ago.
No.
me
No, they're
everything.
totally booked in LA. I'm like, of course it is.
Oh, and Mike's doing it with you, right?
Mike and I are
That
both
the
getting it
full
done.
body scan,
Yeah.
where they.
Everything?
They can find like tumors. And I'm like, do I want to do this?
I know that's a witch hunt.
Information is
witch hunt.
power, baby.
I
You
know.
got this.
And my parents keep telling me, they're like, you can, if you're ahead of things now, like
Yes.
Have they done it?
they did it back in the day when like hospitals were offering it, when my grandmother died. This was 13 years ago. And they found my dad's heart issue, and they found a tumor in my mom's throat the size of a lemon. No way. And they were like, they both did the scans and they paid out of pocket, and they were like, okay, we found it on both of you. We have to deal with him first. And my mom's like, hold on, what is in mine?
Yeah.
And she had a huge tumor in her throat.
Hadn't felt anything.
But was it benign?
It's like thyroid cancer,
Oh,
I believe.
yeah.
But it's like the kind
Pretty-
of cancer you want because
Yeah,
it's super curable.
Yes,
Okay.
totally.
My dad, his widowmaker was, I think, like 80% blocked or something crazy.
Oh.
And then, so he got a stent in there, and then like a few years later, it was just this past Thanksgiving, I think, or last year. I don't fucking remember. But he was like, I'm getting really lightheaded and my heart's racing. And I was like, it's fine, it's fine. We kept telling him it was fine. And then he
That was that.
went back to his doctor, and they're like, We got to do surgery
mess
this
with
week. And he needed 2 more stents. So, yeah. So,
Wow.
I think if you're ahead of anything, it's probably better. But still, I'm just kind of like, I don't know.
I talked about doing blood work the other day. I just want to know what's going on.
Do you not do blood work every year?
No.
You
What?
don't?
Mm.
Oh.
Why?
I'm not entirely sure that I didn't realize that was a thing that everybody did every year.
Oh.
Do you have a
if you don't have
doctor?
a dad as a doctor,
See, that's what I
a
mean.
dad as a doctor as a dad, I don't even
Dad
know.
is a doctor. A doctor is a dad.
I don't know.
Who fucking knows?
I don't know.
Wait.
I don't know.
When's the last time you had blood work?
Yeah.
When I was pregnant,
Oh my god.
probably.
You should do it's like it's called like a comprehensive panel annually.
Yeah.
And it will just check your cholesterol, all of your levels. It's so easy and so worthwhile. You should just do
I
that.
should.
Yeah.
And you'll
You know,
find nothing wrong.
If you don't have
Noah
a
just
general
went,
if
and
you don't have like a general doctor, your OB can do it too.
I didn't love the last one I went to,
Oh.
and so then I'm
Yeah.
really into the avoidance thing.
Yeah.
Of like,
Oh, we're
Avoid
circling
it.
back to
I know.
You're like, riptide.
here it is.
Wait a minute. You don't like your OB?
I liked my OB. I didn't like my primary.
I didn't like my
I
primary
didn't. He
either.
didn't. He and I didn't vibe.
They all it's gone downhill. It's sad. I mean, it's hard to be a doctor, I feel like. These
Why
days.
have a... You know what I've learned? I mean, granted, I'd love to have a primary. I love. But, like, I don't use a primary anymore.
Right. I'm gonna
Like,
go to the
I have an ENT.
source of the issue.
I've got a
yeah.
OBGYN.
A lot of people are
like-
saying that to me. Yeah.
But
Lauren
it's
was
like,
saying
where
that
do we
too.
get our blood work then? We could just go to Quest and be
Dr.
like,
Katz can
Oh, okay.
do it.
We go to the
I
same
think any doctor
office.
could
The OB
Quest
can do
blood
it.
work, though.
Quest, you would have to have a doctor call it in.
I'm going to the nutritionist that's going to do some quick blood work on me. Just see where I'm at.
But really,
There you go.
she's going to draw it.
He is going to draw it.
Oh, you know what's interesting though now, which I love. It's like Quest or LabCorp. Those are like
Yeah.
the 2 big labs that do blood work. Now they let you. It's so accessible as a patient, which is so nice. They let you there's an app,
Oh.
and most you get the labs sooner than the doctor calls you. And
I know. That's
and they
automatic.
make it
amazing.
very easy to read.
They
You
do.
know, clearly you're not going to understand every single thing,
Right.
and some things might be in the red where they're like, oh, it's not really an issue, but it kind of will give you here's the range, here's where you are, so you can really
Yes.
I remember this year when I got my blood work, I got a push from Quest, and they were like, your labs are ready. And of course they get sent to her too. And I'm
Right.
like, oh, good. Everything looks great. And she called me a day later. But you're always
On
I'm
edge.
scouring through Googling DBD, MPRP, inflammation in your RCLs.
It's true.
no, but you should definitely do that.
Normal range
Yeah.
4.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I do a deep dive.
Oh my God.
Fucking love blood work. I might go get some.
You know
like
what else
needles.
you need to do is a colonoscopy.
I can't.
Oh, I've had that.
You should do it this year.
I can't
I've
wait.
had 2.
Why?
Whoa.
Oh, I
What's
had
going on
some
with your butthole?
I know. You want to check it out? It's
Whoa.
not fun. No, I had some digestive stuff going on, and they assumed that would help find whatever was
Did
going
they
on,
find
and
anything?
it didn't.
No.
Why 2?
Truthfully, I don't know why I had one when I was 17. I'm gonna
Oh.
have to phone a friend.
Oh,
Ellen,
okay.
are you here?
Oh.
It was just not regularness.
Oh, okay. And then
Like
when
you don't poop regularly?
Yeah.
and then
Are
when
we going there? Oh God.
when did you
Oh, I only
Kottie
go,
doesn't
every
care.
3
I
or
try
4
to steer
days.
her.
No,
I try
now
to steer
it's more,
her
but in
away.
the beginning it would be like a week. It was very unhealthy.
That's normal.
I don't think I was eating.
But then this
well.
last time, how old were you?
I had to do a follow up 4 years after, so I was in college.
Oh my
Oh.
God.
Yeah, the prep is the worst part, but I've heard it's gotten better.
It's easy. I did one when I was 40, and I had polyps that they removed, so I have to do another one this year.
Wait a
There you
minute.
go.
When you did your prep,
Yeah.
did you weigh yourself before and after?
Probably.
Hell yeah. I can't wait.
It's
I'm gonna
fake
be like,
weight
"Look,
loss, though.
I went
Kind of.
prom
No, it's
dress
not.
shopping.
It's waste.
Afterwards.
It's waste.
You're getting rid of waste.
Yes.
Absolutely.
And then I'm going to be so laser focused on only eating clean food after I get my colon.
But I
we're
do that. I mean,
empty.
I drink at least a few celery juice a week. I like the magnesium, all the stuff that I feel like
What's magnesium do?
really
Does it really?
Oh my God. I
That's why I've
accidentally
been
drank
going
too much
normal.
of that magnesium,
Yeah.
the chroma one that and I woke up in the middle of the night and I was like, hold on for dear life. Because I thought there wasn't a scoop in it. And I was like, let me just, it's in a jar. And I was like,
Oh.
whoosh.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay. I'll sleep good, but then I woke up with like
You were in a
adverse
coma
reactions.
at like a bedpan.
Yeah.
Just like,
Oh, no.
But yes, no. I mean, I like
That
to
explains
always
it.
be like, but celery juice is so great for your gut and also really kind of like
I need to do
liquefies
celery
everything.
juice.
Yeah.
So, but I used to do it like I don't know, 5 days a week. Now I only do it like 1 or 2 because it's like I don't want to liquefy everything all the time. But
The
celery
French
juice
do
is
like
really
a
good.
crab juice, don't they? It's a cabbage. Cabbage juice.
Oh, I was
my
like,
crab
crab.
juice?
Oh.
I'm like, I love
Cabbage
crab.
juice. Once
Oh, cabbage. I
How
think
do
is
you do
good.
a cabbage juice?
they. I don't
Oh,
know.
you boil
Interesting.
cabbage and then
Yes.
drink. Ugh.
Okay, okay.
And they cleanse.
Um,
I could have lied. Just
I
to be
mean,
You might
if-
have made that up.
This
might
makes
have.
so much more. I thought it was the Kilimanjaro that was making me go.
What do you think it was?
I thought it was that because I'm so regular, like every day, and I'm like, this is odd. It's because I started taking magnesium.
Oh, it could be either because the other one I think.
We call
our
it
bodies are
Kilimanjaro.
sensitive.
Although
Kilimanjaro.
Although
you.
I don't, yeah, I don't know that would change you.
Stimulate me.
It's hard to say. I don't think all the side effects are really even.
They've
out
added
there.
that to it though. I think.
Have they?
Yeah.
What is it?
Bathroom regularity.
Oh,
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Which is a good thing.
Yeah, it gets all your toxins
Yeah,
out.
which is the opposite of
I'm
the-
toxin free, baby.
The Ozempic blurry vision. She told
Yeah.
us she had blurry vision with Ozempic. We were like, what?
Oh my god, I had a book and I was like, I was like, is that a page?
Ted, read this for me.
We were laying in bed at a hotel. I was like, will you tell me what's on TV?
Oh my god, how that's
It was like
scary.
scary.
That's really scary.
That's when I stopped.
Oh, Dom can totally read, by the way. Like he's, but this year I feel like was when he was
It
super
clicked?
fluent. Yeah.
Okay.
And he's like in kinder. I don't think they're really doing it as much, right?
They're brave spelling and doing all
What the
those.
hell
kind
does
of
that
things.
mean?
You
And like
guess
the
spelling of
sight
word.
words and things,
Yeah,
right?
snap words.
Yeah.
are
Finally,
the
Ted will be like with the iPad. Like last night, he's like, how do you spell bomb? And I'm like, what?
Yeah.
But he can spell it.
Yeah.
Sound
And
it
then he'll
out.
be
There
like
you go.
M and N. He's always like, which one's the N? And I was like, one hump. He's like, got it.
One up.
And so then Mike was at the Lakers game last night, and Mike's texting me. He's like, did you just buy this on? And I'm like, yeah, Mike, I'm playing fucking Roblox, and I just spent $36 on bricks. Like,
Sure did.
Did Ted?
Ted bought it, and we don't know how,
Wild
really.
Thursday.
He bought like $70 worth of materials. And he was like, are you kidding me? He was silent for like an hour, and then he's like, are you kidding me? I was like, what? He's like, my house just exploded. And I was like, your house was made of blocks that said TNT. He's like, I know. I was like, you built a bomb as a house. He's like, and now I have to buy more. And I was like,
I love when Tom will be like, can I have $5 to buy Roblox or to buy something in Roblox? I'm like, sure. And then he'll be like, ugh. I don't have it. Like it took my money. I don't have it. I'm like, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know how to play this game.
Then he's like, oh, the house is gone again. I was like,
Yeah.
what did you build it with?
Yeah,
He's
I
like,
can't.
I don't know. What's that say? I'm like, snow, Ted. You built it with snow blocks. Okay.
It melted.
It melted.
You made an igloo in a
You
desert.
made an igloo and now you're swimming. Yeah.
Arlo has no idea what Roblox are. I know.
Great.
But
Keep it that way.
Keep it that way.
Yeah.
You don't really give your kids screen time.
You know
do
what though? Oldest
He's
kid too.
He's
like
allowed to watch.
when you have older siblings, you're
yeah,
screwed.
that makes
Does
sense.
he have an iPad?
Not his own. It's a family. I mean, the kids
Of course
share
it is.
I
You're
know.
so healthy.
It's a Montessori communal iPad.
Every
it
toy
out.
is everyone's toy.
Aww.
Everly's going to be like, and our kids,
Oh,
our
she's
little
different.
girls are going to be in the same class
I
together.
know.
Cute.
I know.
I'm
And
glad you
Everly
love me
kind of
'cause you're stuck with
rules the roost.
She's a different. It's
She's a
the same
tough one.
ingredients, and she's a different gal. I
She
love
sure
her to
is.
pieces.
Yeah.
But she has like a plan for things and a vision, and she wants you to execute. Now lately, we're like, use your words and tell us what you need, because screaming is just not the approach.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we put all
Yeah.
4 of our kids together, and I'm like, dude, only one of us should be having a shitty weekend. Like, so let's divide and conquer. Like, someone takes Everly and Ted, and someone takes Arlo and Lola.
Oh, like
That hangout we had was perfect.
wait, what do you mean? An
Because
old
Arlo and
Yeah.
Lola are like,
Mellow.
la, 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 la,
Oh, really?
la. Yeah, they're like, good morning. Do you want to color? I'll color. And it's like, they're just so chill. And then everybody's like,
yeah.
ah,
She is.
this is exciting.
Really? Her
That
and
was
Ted get along
mine.
good?
No, I don't know. They haven't
Yeah.
really.
She loves like
cross-pollinated.
when they've
But they're
come
the same,
over,
like, they're the same speed when playing, where Arlo and Lola are, like,
a little chill.
they're super chill.
So I'm excited. We're going to dinner for
Oh,
Kottie's birthday
yeah.
on Saturday.
It's gonna be yummy. I have my outfit picked out.
Do you? You are the only one of my friends that picked out an outfit.
What?
Yes.
I want to deliver for your birthday.
I hope you look like a slut.
Okay.
I'm just kidding.
I
What are
won't-
you wearing?
It's actually a see-through long sleeve top.
Oh, great. Show off your body.
You
While I
Well, I'll
cover
wear-
mine.
Well, when you said
You
you
look
I was going to
amazing.
not wear
Thanks.
the tank top
You do,
underneath,
and you
but
know
maybe I
it.
will.
You
Yeah. What are
stop.
you wearing? It's your birthday. Who cares? What
I think I'm going to wear a shirt. Not kidding.
Care to elaborate? Or
Yeah,
just like
what
a
about-
button
It's
down
a
on the
shirt!
boots?
And it's a button down.
What about the
Oh, that's
bottoms?
cute.
Nothing. Shirt and a smile.
Can we
and
go
pair of
tall
heels.
boots? That's like
I thought about the only tall boots I have are those Stuart Weitzman, like, flat ones that are thigh highs.
that's great.
I just reeled my Stuart Weitzman. I
It
can't
says,
speak. Yeah.
yeah, boots.
Are you
They
doing
wouldn't
hair
stay
and
up.
makeup? What are you doing?
No, my makeup girl's out of town.
We can find others. No shade
It's
to
such
her.
a
We love
it's
her.
such a crapshoot with makeup.
It
and
really is
my
with
face.
anyone. No, it's like it's
That is
hard.
tough.
I found a great one. If
It's
you
hard
guys
to do
want her.
IRL
Fucking
makeup
Great.
because I feel like a lot of these makeup artists are great if you're like going to take photos
Yeah.
or something like that. But then oftentimes
Yeah.
it'll look.
No, that's
so
fair.
I
much in
told
person.
so there was a
day-to-day.
girl
Yeah.
for at Emmys and like I didn't know her and our designer's like as a treat to you like I'll do your makeup and I was so freaked out by it. I was like just lashes please. And then I met this makeup artist and she was not what you thought she was going to be. She was like I was
Okay.
in the military and you're like
Oh.
okay.
Wait, Kelly?
Yeah. Kelly. How do
Did
you know
I give
her
her
name?
to you?
Wait.
Kelly Howard?
Do you use Kelly?
Did I give her to you?
No.
Who did?
The blonde Kelly?
Yeah.
Do you use Kelly?
I think there's only one makeup artist that was in the military
Yeah.
that's in LA.
Wait,
yeah.
do you use Kelly?
For years, yeah.
Kelly's the best.
Shout out to Kelly.
Kelly.
Kelly. So yeah,
Wait,
so
how did you find her?
So my event, one of the producers I use for events,
Yeah.
she uses Kelly.
Yeah.
And so I met Kelly and Kelly ended up doing a lot more to my face for Emmys.
Yeah.
And I was
Oh my
like,
God, she doesn't know. You got to tell her we're really good
I'm going to
friends.
text her right now. I texted-
Duran hates it though when I get my makeup done. Like not necessarily just by her, but he's like he doesn't like it. He thinks
The more natural is his preference.
or he thinks I do like I think he's just I think it's just too much for him. But I'm down. I'm because
terrible
I
at it.
can't. I do the same thing every time. Like I don't know how to do like eyeshadow or like like
I would look like someone
you
punched
can
me
do
in
I'm
the
pretty
so
eye.
good.
much with makeup. You can change your look.
Oh.
See, I can do a
dramatically.
killer smoky eye.
You can.
That's
I
a
can, I can
talent.
crush a smoky eye. That's why I'm just like,
She's done all my makeup for all my photo shoots, like for
no
all the family
way.
photo shoots.
How did you meet Kelly?
Glam Squad?
No, really?
Random. She just came. She's not with them. She hasn't been with them for a long
Yeah.
time. But yeah, randomly, she just showed.
I've used Priv before.
I've only
I
used
found
Glam
people
Squad
there.
once, and that was her. And then I kept
That
using
was-
her.
Yeah.
I'm going to say, guess who is my BFF?
Yeah, she loves me. She knows all
Guess
the boys.
who we have in common?
Yeah, that's great. In the military, I love this.
Smile.
I'm like Kelly.
Smile.
Cheese.
Ooh, that's a good one.
She said she'll come on the podcast.
Then she could do a makeup.
I was just
tutorial.
gonna say maybe she should do a makeup tutorial.
I cannot fucking believe that. What a
Yeah.
small world. So anyway, Kelly's out of town. So what
I
I'm
have another
thinking-
good person.
Do you?
Yeah, really
Yeah.
good,
What about
really
hair?
natural.
Are you
Actually,
gonna do your own hair?
Fuck it. I mean,
Okay.
fuck it. What am I gonna do with my hair?
I
Wherever
I
you
went to
want.
this
A
restaurant last
blowout.
night.
Just go to. Like
Have you been to Boulevard yet?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna
No,
ask.
I've heard amazing things.
The
so
food
I'm
was
very
great.
excited.
It was definitely a scene though. I went last night for the first time for my
Oh,
in-laws'
okay. Tell us everything.
anniversary. They've been married 53 years.
That's amazing.
Congratulations.
The food was great. It was just like such a scene. Like all the Vanderpump like people were at the table behind me.
I wouldn't even know who they are.
Oh.
Do you watch it?
Oh, yes.
Jack, Brittany
Jax,
was there.
Brittany.
Brittany's like
Oh, I
pretty
know Brittany.
stunning
Love a Stassi moment.
In real life.
In real life.
Not in photos.
I've always thought she was a pretty girl. Like I was never like whoa,
Right,
but in
right,
person
right.
I'm like whoa, like she's like
Striking.
There's something like really like, and plus she's so nice.
Yes.
Wait, is Brittany?
She's their
Hold
And then
on.
Sheena was
the
there.
Southern Belle.
Yeah.
Kelly just wrote OMG. Wait a minute. Is Brittany the one married to Jax?
Yeah.
Yes.
That lost all the weight after the baby?
Yes.
Yeah.
She did
Oh.
Jenny.
Yeah,
They're-
she did
they
Jenny
launched a
Craig.
new show though now
Oh really?
called
She
The Valley.
she looked great. When on Bravo?
That's why.
When's that out?
They just did a
Oh,
teaser
yeah, yeah.
recently.
Oh.
So
She kept. Sorry to rewind.
Yeah.
Kelly,
Uh-huh.
when she was doing my makeup, was like, "You look so familiar. I can't put my finger on it." And I was like, "Really? So do you?" She's like, "No, I've met you before. I don't know how." She was like, that's why I know you.
How though?
I don't know.
How funny.
Sam's the best. Love her so much.
Oh, maybe
I've been doing her makeup for years.
we never
Teary eye emoji.
Kottie texted me this like quote that was like, "Real friends have no pictures together," and I was just thinking because we have like
True.
no pictures together. Like I don't know how she
We
would
have
know
the
you.
most unflattering photos together.
That's
like the
true
Avatar
best friends.
tales on New Year's.
That's
New
true
Year's
best
Eve.
friends.
I mean, we have photos from when we were like 20
Children,
Yeah,
when there weren't filters.
yeah. But when pictures were better, we didn't need filters.
No, because our skin was like.
Because
Hashtag no
because
filter.
the phones weren't like magnifying.
That's true.
These-
It wasn't in
it's-
Ultra HD.
It's 2 HD.
It really
2
is.
HD.
Okay, so tomorrow
So I'm
night we're all
excited.
going out to dinner.
Yeah.
I can't fucking wait.
Yeah.
What are we drinking?
What are we eating?
What are we? I mean,
food
eating.
is so good.
I want to get a bunch of cuts of steak.
Okay,
have
so
them cut
I had a
up.
martini last night with a blue cheese olive, which was kind of bomb.
I don't know if I can go that hard.
Okay.
I've never had a martini. I know.
Aubrey, let's talk about all this
Why?
shit you've
never have I
had.
ever.
Wait, no martini?
No. I always go tequila girl.
Okay.
Okay, that's
I'm a
you can
tequila.
do. You can do a tequila martini.
Yeah. Oh, you
What?
can? Well, then
yeah,
that's
like
what
a
I'm ordering
tequila
tomorrow.
espresso martini.
What?
Yeah,
Oh,
really
I don't know
good.
if I could handle the espresso.
Lord, that sounds
Intense.
yeah.
It's like candy flipping.
That's really weird.
As I'm
Okay.
up at 3 a.m. Hi guys.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
Voices
I just
way
went
up.
live. It's like Aubrey went live.
Aubrey went live.
Have you read a martini? Oh.
I can't believe you haven't had a martini.
I know.
So their
Split one
martinis
tomorrow
come.
night.
Okay.
They're like 5 ounces. They give you the shaker on the
So we'll
side.
definitely
It's
split
almost like a
one.
double.
I
So
feel so
split,
adult.
split. I'm telling you because Amanda ordered one too, and we both like there was like an entire 2 martinis left on the table. We were like, we're good.
You're like, can I get a walker to get out of here?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we like drank one. We're like, okay, we don't need the rest of the shaker.
I really dove back into champagne lately.
Oh, there
I'm
you
loving
have.
champagne.
New Year's
I'm
Eve.
like
loving-
a 1 glass champagne girl.
Oh, I think I'm gonna pre-party with a little shams.
Okay.
Get my girl.
Yeah, but it's like 1 or 2
I'm gonna do a little
glasses.
rosé champagne. Right?
Get it.
Love that for you.
Do you drink? Wait, does your
You're
husband
not a heavy
doesn't drink?
drinker.
He's never drank
Okay,
alcohol.
yeah,
Fun fact.
that's
Yeah.
amazing. Good for him.
I know.
So you don't?
Wild.
Do you have alcohol in your house?
We do.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
they
he
totally
gets it
do.
as gifts, and
Oh,
I'll
yeah.
enjoy it.
Yeah.
Very sparingly.
No
but-
judgment on you.
No.
He likes it. She gets saucy.
I know.
He's like, maybe I'll get lucky. I'm like, you won't. She'll fall asleep.
Ding ding ding. My mom lives here now.
Oh, cool.
Fun fact.
I know. That's why they're like out every night.
That's
Yeah,
amazing.
built
fuckers.
in. She loves it.
Where are your half sisters? On the East Coast still?
Yeah.
Okay.
North Carolina,
Okay.
Boston, outside of Boston, and Connecticut.
Oh,
you
wow.
Boston.
Boston.
That's so nice though that your mom's
I know.
here.
Yeah.
So do they come here to
She
visit?
picked her favorite. What? Oh.
She
Yeah.
picked
I mean, yeah,
I have the
know.
cutest little kids. You know,
Yeah.
they're the smallest ones.
Totally.
But yeah, she's every day. She's over hanging out. They love spending time with her. They clicked and have a great energy.
I love
It's
it.
very sweet.
Your mom's calm as everyone.
Everyone
Everyone in that fucking house is calm besides Everly.
Oh, she gets it all.
Throw
she
her
did.
into Kottie's house.
What?
I said throw her into your mix.
Oh yeah, she'd fit in perfectly. She'd be like, it would be like survival. You know what it would remind me of if you put Everly in my house?
Yeah.
Have you seen 4 Christmases when they go to visit
Yes.
his dad?
Yes. The octagon. Mistletoe. Mistletoe. We need a word. A safety
Have you
word.
seen that movie
Which is it?
with
4
Reese
Christmases.
Witherspoon and John Favreau? Not John Favreau.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
No, it's not John.
Not as the
Favreau.
lead, but he's in it.
He's in it.
Mm.
And you know who else
He's
is
the
in it?
brother.
Who's the fucking country? Tim McGraw's in
Tim
it.
McGraw's in it.
It's such a good fucking movie.
Is this a Hallmark movie?
No. It's like
Oh
a
my
great
gosh.
holiday movie.
I know we're past the
Really?
holidays, but I would encourage you to consider.
You know what I want to
tuning
do
in.
this weekend? My goal, and you guys tell me if this is insane.
out
I
with me.
want to watch Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter's Dead.
Oh my god, the best
Such
movie
a
With
good
my
ever.
kids.
movie. Yes.
Wait,
Oh,
have you guys ever seen My Father the Hero?
Yes, of course.
I might need.
I love you.
Katherine Heigl?
I fucking love you. I brought this up at work the other day.
Gerard Depardieu?
that
Look at
guy's in some
you.
hot water.
Is he? Why? Did he,
He
molest
like
someone?
openly talks about raping people.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, not cool.
Okay.
But anyway,
Is that all?
no one had seen the movie. I'm like, it's what put Katherine Heigl on the map.
Yeah, she was a smoke show then.
Smoke show.
She was like 14 or something. Yeah.
It's the movie's so inappropriate.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now looking back on like his past,
Well,
because he pretends to be her lover.
oh yeah.
Oh.
But he's the dad.
It's so
Anyway, that's a
good.
great one. But I'm gonna do Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter's Dead, and
Such a
I'm
good
hoping
movie.
that they love it because I was. Remember the son
Fashion show.
who was
did?
like
Kenny?
what?
Kenny?
not
Oh,
Kenny.
that
Kenny
bought
was
the-
epic.
Yes. Yes.
The one who was like bought the girl diamond earrings, and he's like, "I love you so much." Like I was
What
trying
was his
to.
name?
So good.
What
He
was
was like,
their
diamonds
last?
are forever.
Yeah. Yes, he was like a Casanova. Wait, what was their last name? Christina Applegate.
I'm terrible
Yes.
at this, but
No,
I know
wait
the
a minute.
movie.
Yeah.
Hold on.
When she takes the petty cash.
Yeah,
and
the
does her
petty-
fashion
right on top of that,
show.
Rose.
Yeah, right on top of that.
The QED reports.
Exactly.
Yeah, QEDs. Oh, so good.
Hold on. Let's find this.
We need
Okay,
it.
Sue
We need it.
Ellen.
Yeah.
Crandall.
what-
Mrs.
Sue
Crandall.
Ellen!
Mrs. Crandall.
Yeah, Sue Ellen.
Zach.
That's such a
Zach.
random name, Sue Ellen. Zach Crandall.
Rose.
Mm-hmm.
So good.
Melissa, Zach, and Kenny. Those were the kids.
And he
Fucking
cleans the
Kenny.
house.
He's
the
like,
chef.
dishes are done.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I'll let you know how that goes. That's my goal
But
for
you know
the
what my
weekend.
favorite
the
part of
weekend
that movie
viewing.
was? When like Kenny gets his shit together.
Yeah. Yes.
And like they start cleaning the house.
Yeah.
And then the mom comes home and is like, what?
Yeah,
It's
he's
so
like,
yeah, he's all clean cut.
Get to bed. Kenny will whip up some Belgian waffles.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
And
Yeah.
we'll just talk about this.
Yeah, totally.
When he buys the entertainment system. God, what a great fucking movie.
Yeah,
That is good movies.
yeah.
We grew
It
up
made
on
me
some
think of
good
it because
ones.
Ezra, my middle, who's like he's
is
like,
Zach.
He's
He's
Zach.
Zach.
He's so like he's like discreet about things, but he's like boss mentality. And he asked this girl to be. He's in 4th grade. He asked this girl to be his Valentine, and I'm like. Everyone's like freaking out over him because like the girl he came home on Monday. I go, did you see Annie? And he goes, yeah. I go, and he goes, and she's gonna be my Valentine. Like just like nonchalant. And I'm like, whoa. And like everyone who's like the girl's mom was like texting me, and I was like, Ezra, everyone's freaking out over you right now. And he goes, I can see that.
Oh, Zach's
tracks.
girlfriend. Zach's girlfriend was
But it's like-
Cassandra.
He's like, it's little.
Arlo's
oh my God.
engaged to Catherine
What?
at school. She told me. Her mom told me.
Wait a minute. Who's Catherine?
The little girl, adorable, sweet little girl in the class. The mom's Italian. You know.
Well, that's nice to know.
But yeah, I found out they're engaged.
Great. Ted's
Well,
not
when I
engaged.
asked Arlo about it, he goes, yeah, she's just my friend. But on her end, they're getting married on the playground, so it's fine.
Ezra is like boss mentality these days. I'm like, wow, who knew?
Wait, what are you guys doing for Valentine's Day treats?
Oh, did I tell you they're calling it Friendship Day now at my school? They've
That's
like made up a
fucking
fake
dumb.
holiday.
That's fucking dumb.
I'm like, thanks for sucking the joy out of Valentine's Day. And they're saying no
Slowly,
candy.
Oh.
well,
I heard
Sunnyside
I heard
used
Campbell
to be like
Hall.
that, but now
Oh, I heard
Sunnyside,
Campbell.
you can't do candy either.
you can now.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, I did heart glasses.
Oh, that's a great one.
I thought the kids
Oh,
would
I
like
did
those.
sunglasses.
Yeah. Yeah.
They haven't come yet. But they said cards only. I'm like, no.
No, suck a
guys,
dick.
no.
Then I'll give you a card with a toy shoved in it
Yeah, or some candies,
Yeah.
like
We're
like
doing
contraband.
the mini Legos, like handing out
for Arlo.
Arlo's class. Yeah.
Well,
Do you
guess
want
what?
to see what Ted did?
I have to do 120 because I have
Ew,
3 classes.
gross.
Oh, we only have 2.
Let me
But
show
I think
you.
this will be the last year for Luca with 6th. I don't think 7th grade they're doing Valentine's.
I doubt it.
Yeah.
No, I think you're. in
Lola's
the clear.
doing Conversation Heart bath bombs.
Cute.
That
I've done
is
bath bombs before.
adorable.
It's a hit.
Conversation.
I want that.
This
Where
is
are those
what-
from?
Amazon.
Yeah.
Dang.
Amazon. Look at these. We should link all this shit because Valentine's Day is
It's
next week.
tricky. No, 2 weeks.
Oh, that is adorable.
Right?
2 weeks.
Well,
Wait.
when this airs, it'll be next week.
Oh, got you.
This is what Ted got. Don't even look at the fucking price. He is so
Wait. Do you have to do for both classes?
Mike and
'Cause he
Ike's.
loves-
Do you have to do for both classes?
Oh,
did.
do we?
I did. I don't
Yeah.
know if we do.
Yeah, you do.
Oh, you do?
The
Yeah.
How do you
whole
guys know?
60.
I mean, that's how.
60? I need to buy 60s fucking things?
Mm-hmm.
No, just do that for one class and do something else for the other class then.
They're not all together when they pass them out?
These probably
That's a
smell
great question,
horrible, but
actually.
cute.
Good thought. through.
What?
The bath bombs?
No, they don't. I got them.
Oh,
They, smell
good.
amazing.
Oh, that's gonna be adorable. Everly will love.
Yeah.
She loves those.
I'm going to save one for Ab.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
But Friendship Day, can we please? Like, it's absurd.
No, suck one.
Like,
Do you
how
and Mike
dare,
exchange
how dare
Valentines?
you?
Is it a big thing as a couple for you two?
Oh yeah, I go. What are you doing for Valentine's? She goes, I don't know. Hopefully something fun.
Yeah. I love
It's
Valentine's
his
Day.
like it's his thing to plan.
I mean,
something,
he's
maybe?
taken some big swings on Valentine's Day.
Of course.
But they never work out. Like, he tried to make gnocchi from hand once.
Oh.
Then it ended up in a fight and, like, just drinking instead. He usually cooks dinner.
That's adorable.
I I just like to drink champagne and walk around in something red.
Silky
Nothing
perhaps.
sexy, no. Like it's like a red
Sweatpants.
sweater. Yeah.
Yeah.
My dad had this tradition when we were little with my sister and I that he would always buy us Valentines, like nice Valentines, like a ring from Tiffany's. Like, and he was like, you know, it was like, I will always buy you a nicer Valentine's than anyone else.
That's
I'm your
cute.
dad,
stuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like when
So
I was
think
younger, I would
Mike
get
needs
stuff.
to start that.
Yeah.
Noah should start it too.
I
Oh, with
bought
Everly.
shoes
I
for
would
all the
love that.
boys, which I just like a pair of like basketball shoes for all of them, different ones for the
Cute.
3.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah. I'm so bad at holding on to stuff that, like, the minute it just came
You are the
yesterday, and I'm like, I want to
worst.
give it to them now. I'm like,
Yes.
shoot, I gotta wait 2 weeks. I'm the worst.
You're the worst.
But I don't always do that, but I do think it's kind of cute.
It is adorable.
Do you know what I thought about doing
What?
for one of the classes?
What?
Because this would be such a fucking sick Valentine to get.
What?
Mylar just heart balloons.
And just having them in the classroom, which
And
is
everyone can
adorable.
walk home with a balloon for
Oh,
Valentine's
God.
Day.
That is
They're
cute.
gonna, like,
Isn't that
fly
cute?
into the trees and, like...
No, I'd hire someone to hold them outside the classroom.
And then hand them out at checkout.
Yeah.
Checkout, like it's.
And
whatever.
dress her in something sexy.
Have a quartet.
40 balloons? 40
60.
Mylars?
60.
Oh, you have 30 in each class?
Ish.
Whoa.
Right? 20 something. Yeah.
But isn't that
26 in each
great?
class.
But not have them there all day, but like at the end of the day, show up with like 60. Maybe you and
That's
I can do it.
cute.
That's... Where
Maybe
are you?
save it
How
for,
are you
like,
going to
first grade or
transport?
second grade when they're not gonna hit
They're
each
going to
other
get
with them?
old then, and then they're going to be like,
This
"Ugh."
First
idea is
grade
not going to
doesn't
work
care.
in that quantity.
You don't think?
No.
Or we just take 25 each and drop them in the class. They float to the ceiling and be like, grab one on your way home.
See you later.
Yeah. It's not a bad idea.
Good luck. Let me know how that goes.
That's cute.
Isn't it cute? How excited would you be as a kid to get a balloon?
Oh, I would love that.
Me too.
Arlo would love that.
So I don't know what to do for the other classes. I'm doing sunglasses for Dom's class.
So cute.
Oh, let's
doing-
talk about it. I fucking love Valentine's
yeah,
Day.
I'm doing. I don't know what I'm
Balloons?
doing for Ezra's. Last year I did chocolate covered strawberries, like for everybody.
Ooh, Jesus.
Yeah.
She's worried about balloons, and you're
Yeah.
Why
coming
don't you
with
do the
gourmet.
mic? You can't do candy?
I mean, I don't care. I'm going to do whatever I want. I'm not listening to anyone.
I like that vibe.
But for Luca, like I don't know what to do. Like
Ask him. Like, what
It's
is-
hard though.
It is hard.
One year we did like these long stem chocolate roses, and he like gave everyone a long.
That's
that
a
was,
good.
That was cute.
We
Yeah.
should have done that. Fuck.
I have Arlo making,
mean,
you
I
know, the
have
Lego
I have 3
flowers.
classes.
He's gonna bring his teacher a Lego flower so it lasts forever because I'm a cheesy person.
That's so cute.
That's
I
amazing.
love that.
Lego themed.
And then I got to do something special for the Valentine's.
teachers.
That Ezra asked out. His special Valentine. I mean, I don't want to wig her out and give her anything too intense, but I've got to get
I'll
her
never
something
forget
special.
my first heart chocolate from the boy across the street that I had such a big crush on. And he didn't go to the same school as me and met me at my bus and gave me this beautiful red chocolate thing. And I was like, oh,
Oh, my
Never
first
forget it.
Valentine, Kenny Richards. He follows me on Instagram. Kenny
Loggins.
Richards was my boyfriend in first grade, and he made me a dozen origami roses. He worked on those a long time.
he
So
loved
maybe
you.
Ezzy could do origami roses.
No, I want to do something that's like badass. That's not gonna like freak. Not like a piece of jewelry where she's gonna be like, oh my god, this is
Right.
scary. But like something where she's gonna be like, you're cool.
Get
as
like a
fuck.
lip
cool like
gloss?
apron and like underwear. Be like, this is the kind of girl Ezzy wants.
So, like,
okay. Are you okay?
what about the cute, like, chapsticks? Am I cheesy? Like the cute little chapsticks and
No,
stuff? And
that I feel like, but that does give me an idea of like makeup, like Sephora, maybe
Right.
Sephora gift card or something. Those girls love makeup.
exactly. I mean, I don't
But no, I have to pick something now. A gift card isn't romantic.
No,
That's what I was
we
saying.
can
like,
do
you could
better.
a chapstick with
Okay, give it to me.
something, or-
Give it to me. Give it to me.
We can do better.
I love that super small stuff that I got for Lola, but that's a little too young
too
for fourth
young.
grade. Yeah.
Oh, my friend Joyanne, who does
Yes.
stylist, is sending you a little box of stuff.
Oh.
I know. She's like, is she more of a bikini girl or one piece? I'm like, she would do both.
Oh God.
I know. So she's gonna come on.
And if it's a one piece, I can always make it into a bikini.
you
Like,
can. But anyway, she invested in small stuff or whatever it's called.
super smalls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's exciting.
Well, New York, right
Wait,
there.
let's. What
she
are we
probably
getting
knew
her?
that girl.
Should we get her a nightgown?
That is
that
so
weird?
creepy.
Is that creepy? I'm
yeah,
sorry.
It's like lingerie zone.
Slippers, a bathroom.
You guys have to see this girl. She's gorgeous.
a spa thing, like a little spa basket. I'm thinking bath bombs, and then you go into like a self
No,
care.
because that's like he's thinking about her in a tub.
Well, you
Totally.
wear silk pajamas.
I'm thinking about you. Nude.
Nude. Choking in a milky bath.
Rewind.
Ezra the
I think I
Predator.
actually have a
Gift
picture
card
of
to
her.
In-N-Out. Are we just gonna do a date?
Oh, that's cute.
No, I need to get
a movie
something.
night. Do like a date night.
I
So
think that's a little like, I feel like that's intimidating. They're like,
would they go to the movies together?
maybe, but that can't be the gift, you know?
Okay.
I need to
Flowers are
find a
just too
photo of
on
her.
the nose.
Yeah, something that she'd be like, this is cool. Maybe like jewelry that's not real.
Costume.
No one wants that.
No, like a cool
Except me.
I don't know, like a gold-plated bracelet or something.
That's a
Like something
intense one.
Ooh, a Garmin.
A garter.
A garter belt.
Well, I don't know how
You
I'm gonna keep
guys.
up with kids and what's cool and what's not.
I don't
We
know
can
the
do
girl
better.
market.
We can do better.
We can do really
A Roblox
Why
gift
don't you
card.
get her like a Claire V bag?
Ooh.
That's more than a fake bracelet.
No one wants a fake bracelet. She's
Why?
got candy.
There's cute like costumey kind of jewelry. All right.
We'll come back to
I'm going
this.
to crush this. Do you know I got Luca's friend like this
Glamnetics?
I'm like,
weird?
here, put fake nails on. I mean, yes, if it was me, yes. I got Luca's friend this like off-white hoodie for his birthday,
Wow.
and I bought a bunch of stuff like on sale like over the holidays, and I just sort of like had extra stuff, and I was like, my kids, I'm like whatever. So I just kind of like sometimes try to stockpile gifts because suddenly it'll be like this person's
Yeah.
birthday, that person. But I'm like I take a lot of pride in like getting like the perfect gift for anyone.
You really do.
I really care.
You do.
If I could like monetize it as a business, I really would
You
because
probably could.
I feel like I'm pretty good at it. And Luca wanted to get him shoes. I mean, with boys it's
Different.
especially at that age. They're not doing
Yeah.
toys. You know, it's like they were kind of into sports cards. I'm like, waste of money. And so I had this really incredible hoodie, and as I was like, okay, this you can give to Alex. And Luke was like, I want it for me. I'm like, no, perfect for him. And he got home from the party, and I was like, he's like, Mom, he's like, Alex like almost cried. He was so happy. He's like, can I wear this to school? Like, how much was this? He was like, so like,
Was it fake?
no, real. But like, I got a good deal on it,
Oh.
you know? I mean, because like,
Yeah.
you can with like that off-white kid stuff. Like, I know how
I
to
think
work
you
it.
gave Ted off-white
And-
shoes.
Probably, yeah. And I go, did I come in hot? And he's like, you came in smoking. And so literally, like, the kid was so thrilled, and nothing brings me more joy. And the parents
Absolutely.
even at school, and they're rad, and they could afford it. But you know, it's like, and it's not even like
About
that.
that.
Yeah, so I bought the flat. It's it's actually
that
really
moment.
understated, and it wasn't really that much more than I would spend on these kids' gifts, like because I
Yeah.
just know how to shop.
Yeah.
But they were like, that was so incredible. It was the favorite gift he's ever gotten in his entire life.
Oh, that's
This was like
awesome.
a massive hit. And then the woman, she's incredible, actually. She's really smart. And she was like, it makes me want to like care more about like, you know, be better at gift giving. And I was like, you can hire me. But
It's
nothing
true.
brings me more
That's
joy.
so sweet.
Yeah. I mean, this kid, they do very well, but they're, you know, they're not as like, I think I to a fault like buy my kids too much stuff because I'm like that.
Yeah.
And I don't think they buy the kids like,
Yeah,
and I don't
people
think the kids even ask really for that
No.
much stuff. So you know, the kid was just like, oh my god, blown away.
Well, that's awesome.
That's the feeling you want when you're giving somebody,
I was like
something that you think
so
they'll
thrilled,
love.
so happy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I went from like Ted being young at that daycare he was at, and he got the shittiest gifts at his birthday. I mean, the shittiest shit. Where I was like, why did now I have to throw all this junk out? Like it
For
was
his first
junk.
birthday.
When he was at a previous school, and then when I moved to Sunnyside, I was like, holy shit, I cannot believe people are
How
spending
generous. Yeah.
so much on kids' gifts, and it makes you want to gift better.
Wait,
because I'm
where were
like,
you before?
At the Fox daycare.
Oh yeah, yes.
Yeah,
yes,
it
yes,
was just like,
totally.
I was just like,
No.
I was like, why would you give him this?
And
it's
again, like I
junk.
said, it's not just
Yeah.
about the amount. It's about like
It's
like
the
nailing
thought.
it,
Yes,
you know? And
it's-
it doesn't have to
It
be
doesn't
the
have to be a lot. It has
No.
to be thoughtful, though.
I know. And so that's what I'm hoping to do for this Valentine's thing. But it's a fine line because I don't want to wig this girl out.
Too far, right?
Yeah.
So cute.
Shit, I should have done chocolate roses. I'm so mad.
You have time?
Do I?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can make that
You
happen.
do.
You have time.
That is bulk. chocolate roses bulk. He'll be too embarrassed to pass them out. Holy mother!
Do you want to
can
see
get a
Dom and his
ton.
friend?
Oh.
They're making a heart, Kottie.
With their hands.
God,
That's
I
his
love
best
I
friend.
love how smushy these boys are
I
lately.
know.
I hope they don't lose that.
No, they won't.
Like, I just want to
Arlo's
feed
always
into
going to be a
that.
lover boy.
He is a shmush.
Oh my gosh, you can get him like delivered like this.
Let me see.
In a little box. That's perfect. Then you just say, "Love Ted."
For how
Love
many?
Ted.
How many is that? 4 or
Ugh,
5?
Let's see, 1 dozen for $20.
Oh,
That's pretty good. I
That's
think.
not bad.
the chocolate's probably
Valentine's
horrible, but
Day.
Yeah.
Who cares? You're
The
not
kids
eating
will
it.
love it.
Yeah.
This one eats gingerbread cookies.
I eat houses. My God,
Good
Mike.
point, good
Mike
point.
did Noom once.
Ooh.
And
Oh yeah.
it was over the holidays, and he
Noom?
was Noom, and
Yes.
he was like logging stuff.
Yeah.
But he was being very honest about it.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
he
good
was
for
like,
him.
he put in the Noom app like at like 11 o'clock one
Yeah.
night. It was like roof to gingerbread house, and the coach the next morning was like, "Are you okay?" Like,
Noom is so weird. Okay, they like targeted me for so long. I don't know why. I think because like, do you know what that is?
No.
It's like this. It's an
like
app
a
that
food
it's,
tracking
It's a
app?
weight loss app.
Okay.
it's
but-
more psychological.
It's like a psychological approach, which like it's never been totally clear to me, and so I've done their quizzes, which are kind of fun. Kottie, have you ever done them? They're like,
Yes.
how much do you weigh now? How much do you want to weigh?
Yeah.
What is your
How active are you?
How active are you? Like whatever, blah blah blah. blah. And I think like the next question then it's going to be like, like this, like I'm going to understand what they're
Epiphany.
doing, and I still to this day haven't. But the quizzes are fun, and I'll like complete them, and then they try to get me, and I've downloaded the app, and every day it's like there's a little blurb about something. Okay, fine, kind of boring, and then they want you to log everything. I'm like, you lost me at log my food.
No.
I'm never gonna log my food.
There was another one I did for a while, and you could scan everything you ate and pick the
Weight Watchers.
ingredients. That was easy. No, it was
Oh, MyFitnessPal.
My Fitness Pal.
Yeah, I mean,
She's done them all.
I've done them all.
And then I got obsessed with like how many calories, and it
I
becomes
can't-
an unhealthy.
Oh no,
situation.
and like it's too much time. It's too much. Then thinking about it too much makes me.
yes.
No, I'm not.
It makes me crazy, and then
Yeah.
I end up storing all my points at the end of the day so I can drink. So then I'm like living off hard-boiled eggs and vodka.
Well, this is exactly what was
Until the
intended
next
for
morning
this.
when you have 4 Pop-Tarts.
I was like, I can only have 2 cocktails
hard-boiled
tonight.
eggs and vodka.
So now today's
Dead.
just Pop-Tarts and vodka.
That doesn't sound like a
Yesterday
bad
was-
diet, actually. I
No.
love hard-boiled eggs. All right. I'm excited for your birthday.
I can't wait.
Guys, I'm so excited. I
Um,
hear you're carpooling with Megan.
Oh,
Well, she does live like around the block from me.
Okay, fine. You
Let's
don't
get
need
a
to
party bus.
explain
Let's just
yourself.
level
Like
this up.
what would you? Yeah, like what would level
I don't
up?
know.
Why?
Can you
what do you?
validate
What,
this?
what do you want me
Nothing.
to
I
do?
was just like, well, that's
well,
interesting.
who are you getting ready with? Do you want to
She-
like
I hope
rent
she
a
plans on-
hotel and get ready together and pop bottles?
Oh,
you don't
God.
say.
the night before.
Okay.
Wait, Kottie. I hope she plans on drinking at your birthday.
She is, but I wouldn't expect anything like stellar.
No stellar drinking performance.
No,
All
it's not
right.
going to be like that.
All right.
But maybe you come over first,
Ooh.
and we'll
Maybe-
ride
Baby.
together
Okay.
in my chariot.
No,
Well,
I'll get us a nice car. Drive us
Yeah.
over, all of us.
Obvious, guys. We're not walking. I'm going to do an Uber black SUV.
I would like a horse and buggy waiting
Yes.
outside, please.
but I just want to have a
chariot.
little bit of like
That's what I mean.
ice
like,
cold,
Spread the
fucking
moment out.
ice cold in
Yeah.
the coming out of the polar plunge or the freezer, ice cold sparkling rosé
Yeah.
to get the party started.
Beautiful.
Okay. The
This
lady.
is in.
And get comfortable in my button-up shirt and
There's
heels.
a good crew of us.
It's
I
going to
feel
be
like.
so much fun.
It is going to be. So
Why
much
does Mike
fun.
want to come? Just because it's your birthday?
I wanted him to.
Which I
Okay.
love.
It's cute.
I
was
just feel
gonna
like he has the energy to be in a room with like
I
just
think
such
he's
great
excited.
people and like
I was
have
like,
fun,
I want.
celebrate his
It's like
hot
all the
wife.
people I want to be around.
Yeah,
And I want to be around him. He's been on a
absolutely.
good streak lately.
Which I love that.
Where I'm like,
He's an
Come.
enigma to me.
Mike is a tricky one.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan.
I
We
don't
hung
think
out
I
at a
know him that
birthday
well.
party for our
I
kids.
feel like I do, and then I don't feel like I know him.
Yeah.
I've known him for so long, though. I've known him like for a
20 years.
long time.
No.
15.
17. 17 years.
Ooh.
I
Victoria
think-
Hillman.
I just saw that.
Yeah.
Garmin babes.
Garmin babes.
We need to get you on the Garmin train.
Yeah. Do
Okay.
you want an activity watch?
I'm watchless.
They're hideous.
You don't wear. You usually wear the Apple.
No. I was trying it for a while.
Sucks.
But I
Did you hate charging it all the time?
exactly that? Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was like, I just want to put it on
Yes.
and keep it moving.
This literally, I've had this on since Sunday. I haven't charged it.
You haven't had to?
No.
And it's still good?
Yes.
Oh, see?
I still have 20%. And that's something I
That's
can do,
worth doing.
even though it's hideous.
No, it's cute.
It's not hideous.
I don't think so at all. Especially with how much you can just use it and check in and not.
It's kind
take
of
out your
cute. I think it's
phone.
actually cuter than an Apple Watch.
Of course you do.
Well,
What other colors do they come in?
I'm sure you can buy.
you're
any
wearing the
colors,
best
Chad.
one. Unless you want dusty
Creme de
rose
la
or black.
creme.
Dusty rose, no.
I didn't even ask you for your color preference. I'm like, she's going to be wearing ivory.
Okay.
Because I don't want her wearing dusty rose.
Dusty
or
rose.
shark gray.
No,
Pass.
this is chic.
All
right.
Well, we love you.
We love you. Thanks for
back.
coming on.
Thanks.
My
I
heart
hope
rate's so low sitting next
It
to
was
you.
fun.
Don't worry about it.